You've been seeing that vision for a long time in your life. That thing that you've been pursuing, that you've been working towards, and you just feel like, God, when is it going to ever happen? Well, I'm here to tell you, God wrote the steps. You just walk in the land. You probably feel like, why haven't it happened yet? Why haven't things really taken off yet? Let me tell you, and this is something that I really had to think about for myself as I was in prayer and conversation with God just the other day. I was asking God, I said, okay, God, I'm doing what you say. I'm trying my best anyway. And it just seems like I'm getting somewhere, but not the results that I fully want. And let me share you what came in mind to me is that, Sha-Abria, I have parameters that I want you to stay in. And that's the message to you today for the person that this message will resonate with. You've been working towards your goals. You've been trying to do what's right. And it seems like you get results, but not the ones that you were expecting. I want you to stay in great expectation. God is working, but like I said, He wrote the steps. You just walk in the land. He knows the plans that He has for you. And what do I mean by the parameters? Sometimes delay is not always a bad thing. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. It's like God spoke to me and said, Sha-Abria, I have it like this right now because if I took the parameters away, you would be overwhelmed from the influx of people, of blessings. And let me tell you guys, I've told you in a video before, success can be very intimidating. It can be overwhelming if you're not ready for it. And that's just the truth. Think about it. Okay, really quickly, as I was putting together this video for you guys, God began to give me more revelation on something that I've already taught in a previous video, but I have to obey and add this in. So in order for you to really understand, you can read from the book of Luke, the 5th chapter, starting at the 1st through the 11th verse in the Bible. But it just tells you about Simon Peter and how God called him into the deeper parts of the water to catch the fish. He was a fisherman and he had been toiling all night trying to make a catch, but it just seems like he was coming up short. When God calls you into the deep, sometimes we feel like we're not making a catch of what He has us to do, but when He calls us into deeper waters, and that catch finally comes in, just like it did for Simon Peter in the biblical times. We're going to need reinforcements to pull in that blessing. And that's what's happening for a lot of you. So remember, delay is not always a bad thing. It's God's protection to fully equip you to be ready to take in the harvest, the catch that He has for you so that you can steward it well. All right. And so I was like, oh God, I never thought about it like that. And so that's what I want you to know. Sometimes when things are delayed, sometimes when things don't yield the results that you may desire right away, sometimes it's for your protection. It's because if everything came in at one time that God had for you, you just don't know what God got in store for you. And like I say, this message is not to everyone, but for the ones that are dreaming big, have big goals, big dreams, working towards some. You've been doing the work. You've been doing your best at it. This is for you. I'm telling you, success can be intimidating. And so God wrote the steps. He wants you to take it this way. He's guiding you. He's leading you. You already see it. If you have a daily prayer, if you have a prayer life with God, He's already speaking to you. And so this is encouragement for you to keep going. Don't look to your left or right. Just stay focused straight ahead, guys, okay? Because it's not that you're always doing something wrong, like you're missing the mark, but it's God protecting you. I'm telling you, He's protecting you. He's placed parameters, and once He fully unleashes you, oh my goodness, you are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Just let Him finish the process. Let Him finish equipping you and making you and molding you into the person that you are becoming. And I assure you, once He do, you're going to be like, whoa, God, this is more than I expected. This is more than I prayed for. Thank you, Jesus. I'm telling you. And you're going to be ready to steward it well. So please, don't take delay as always a bad thing. Sometimes it's just God's plan for you. his protection. All right. Remember, as always, faith over fear. Bye. Take care.
I've been walking through the fire, came out shining even brighter. I got a winner's mind, I see it clear, so I choose faith. Faith over fear. I won't fold. Every setback disappears, watch it go.